Chairman.
Call David Sherritt.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And like my colleague before me, we are in support of this. It is a relatively small bill, but it fixes something that I think fine-tunes perhaps something that started off with the Super City that was acknowledged as a problem. And I think the arguments that have been put forward up to now have been absolutely right. I mean, we would support this, one, because local boards, by virtue of the fact they are local, and you want people elected to those positions who live in that area, who are genuinely local, who therefore contribute to the fabric of the Super City at that level and are able to be intimately in touch with the locals that they represent. To be on 2 or 3 other local boards, as David Cunliffe just said, they are larger than an electorate. So you've got 2 or 3 electorate-sized areas that you're trying to represent. I don't think that's possible. And certainly as an MP, I work very closely with our local board. We have a monthly meeting, and I think that their role has evolved over time. I think for some time they were in the early stage of the Super City, they were marginalised. Now I actually think they play a pretty important role. The second reason, other than I think that the person there should be local and therefore can't be on 2 or 3 places because otherwise they're not local, is that I think there are genuine conflicts of interest. And Alfred Naru and Phil Twyford mentioned those, and I do believe that for those reasons, how could you represent one local board and have other interests in another local board, including the drawing of 2 salaries, which I think could possibly make that a problem as well. And lastly, sir, I agree with what Alfred Naru said before, and that is we have a lot of very committed local people there who want to have a go. And by having one person, in a sense, taking 3 positions, it means that other people who are genuinely out there who want to have a go, perhaps don't have the profile in the community as some of these others who have come through, but nevertheless will be the sort of the up and coming and the future as well. So for those 3 reasons, we support this bill. I support this bill. It has been talked about as being some sort of a conspiracy theory targeted at 2 or 3 different people. I don't think that's the case. I think that this is a trend that is growing, that people see this as a sort of a vocation to stand on many boards, and I don't think that's what boards are about, and they should be about standing up for our local community. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
I call